up, friends? It's your boy GP. Happy Friday. Coming in with another awesome episode of DeOrganized Nightly, where we bring your favorite Giga Brain Astronaut Scholars together, have a dope conversation discussing alpha, news, and whatever's going on in the space, and kick out high frequency vibes. I hope you guys have had a very, very blessed week. We've got some base chads in the building today, as usual. And we also have some of the crew from BitForward. So we're going to talk to the crew from BitForward and get into their project and hear a little bit about what they are building. Yeah, it's been an eventful week with Bitcoin back around 83K last time I checked, and stacks sitting around 62 cents, and a number 65 position by market cap. Yeah, it's been really good. It's been really good. I've got some bookmarks that I want to go over with you guys, and let's get straight into it. I'll share my screen with you, and we'll get into the bookmarks and figure out what's been going on this week. So big shout out to BoostX and Crypto Dude. You can follow BoostX_app on X to stay in the know. BoostX V1.5.5 is live on the Chrome store. Now you can send NFTs directly on X. Just like tokens, transfers are quick and smooth. This is the beginning with what we have in store for NFTs. I've been talking with Crypto Dude behind the scenes, and yes, he is building some very base stuff for NFTs on X. Have a mint button right on your page, and do a launch from X with BoostX. It'd be very interesting and fun to do. Coming from the Stacks Foundation, you can follow the main Stacks handle at Stacks. STX will soon be listed on Bitfinex, and it is now listed on Bitfinex. So the OG peer-to-peer Bitcoin exchange has added support for STX trading. Will go live in the next couple of days. It is actually live now. This was on April 8th. So very cool stuff. Bitfinex is one of the OG exchanges for Bitcoiners. So to see that Bitfinex is now listing Stacks, it's pretty bullish. It's got me pretty bullish. From the SP Dev account, so there's pretty big giveaway going on right now. Hosting a content contest. The best thread, meme, or post about Satoshi AI agent will receive 150,000 SAI. Join the Discord. To be eligible, like and repost this post, tag 3 friends, tag Satoshi AI agent in your post, drop a link to your content in the comments with your STX address. They will select a winner this coming Tuesday around 1 p.m. ET. SAI is the first AI token on Bitcoin via Stacks. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I'm going to do some more of this giveaway tracking in the news, and you guys can let me know in the comments if you like it. Coming out of Zest protocol, Zest reports on yield around BTC-Fi and the Stacks ecosystem. If you want to earn yield rewards on your SBTC, this is a must-read guide featuring top 3 yield strategies. And you can follow Zest protocol at Zest protocol. So let's see what they got for us. You want a deposit and forget approach to earning yield on SBTC? Supply SBTC on Zest protocol to earn up to 4% APY. Currently, 2.7% APY is paid in SBTC coming from the Stacks reward program, plus 0.93% APY paid in STX thanks to Zest one-time booster. So almost a 1% booster there. And altogether, it's about 3.7% for supplying your SBTC as collateral on Zest. Got idle STX. Earn up to 10% APY by minting STX BTC on Stacking DAO. Get SBTC stacking rewards every 2 weeks while still using STSDX BTC in DeFi. The SBTC you earn can then be deployed on Zest, Bitflow, Bella, or Alex for extra yield. Deposit in the SBTC PBTC pool on Bitflow Finance for up to 64% APY. 64% APY for supplying liquidity in the Bitflow pool. By staking the LP tokens, users can actively earn 19% APY with minimal and permanent loss. You can currently borrow SBTC on Zest at 4% APY, deposit it here, stake the LP, and net 15% APY based. Yeah, juicy yields. Moving on, we have this was also earlier this week, just kind of recapping other stuff. New Hex Trust expands institutional support for stacks and SPTC amid growing adoption. Hex Trust is a leading digital assets financial institution specializing in custody, staking, and market services. Very, very big in the Asian side. Like they have a very big Asian user base. So very cool to see institutional grade companies starting to support stacks and SBTC. Coming from Cointelegraph, new lawyer James Murphy is suing the Department of Homeland Security to release records about Satoshi Nakamoto. Murphy claims these records are immensely important. Do we see some type of, revealing of Satoshi's identity come out of this? Who knows? Let me know in the comments what you think comes from it. Insight. Conor McGregor has entered the ring, and this time it's on chain. The UFC icon is now tied to a real meme coin, MCG. But is it legit or just another celeb cash grab? From my understanding and hindsight, is 2020 celebrity plus meme coin equals cash grab. So I don't know. Hot take or cold take, guys. Insight, bear raids are back and crypto whales are moving markets. By dumping large positions, whales cause a panic selling, force liquidations, and crash prices, only to buy back at the bottom, leaving unsuspecting retail traders wrecked. And they have some graphs here. If you want to check out the graphs, go to Cointelegraph, check it out. But yeah, don't panic sell, guys, because big whales are just gobbling it up. Institutions are gobbling it up. States are gobbling it up. Countries are gobbling up your BTC. So please do not panic sell. Hodl on. Be strong. Let's see. New Poly market users predict a 4% chance Bitcoin hits 1 million in 2025. Do you think BTC will reach 1 million? And big shout out to Rosar with OpPredict. He is building functionality to where Poly market, you can pull the different markets on Polymarket and pull them over to OpPredict on Bitcoin. OpPredict is a predictions market built on Bitcoin via stacks. So big shout out to Lord Rosar. New Lamond School becomes first school in UK to accept Bitcoin for tuition. We're seeing more universities and stuff stateside trying to adopt Bitcoin as well. So this is not surprising that we're also seeing it in the UK. So Lamond School now hodling Bitcoin. Look at that. New Boston Fed President Susan Collins says the Fed is absolutely prepared to step in and stabilize markets if conditions turn disorderly. While she sees no liquidity crisis now, the Fed has tools ready if needed, echoing 2020 style interventions. This might be why we're seeing some of the different. Oh, this is here. Let me fix this real quick. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize that it was like this. Can't read along. Can't see the graphs. Look at me. There we go. Here, maybe it's this one. No, it's not that one either. Whatever. This one will work here. But yeah, this is what we can see. Like, this is what we saw in 2020 apparently, and maybe this is a little bit why we're seeing an 83K Bitcoin. It's one of those things. Oh, we got Crypto Landy in the house too. Maybe he can chime in and let us know a little bit of the alpha, what's going on. Update: in the establishment of the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve and United States Digital Asset Stockpile, executive order agencies were given 30 days to report digital assets. It's now been 37 days. So wonder if Landy has anything to say about this as well. Just in, Cardano has officially flipped Zoom in market cap. ADA has a 21.8 billion market cap, while Zoom has a 21.2 billion market cap. Very cool. New Ethereum's decline fuels inverse ETF surge. The ProShares Ultra Short Ether ETF, it is ticker ETHD, topped all ETFs in 2025 with a 247% YTD gain. ETHD is designed to deliver twice the inverse, that is minus 2x, of Ethereum's daily performance. So earlier this week, we saw that Ethereum transaction fees are at an all-time low. Not a lot of network activity going on there to see those waves very, very low. Also from Cointelegraph Accelerator, Bitcoin native startups are raising early and quietly. A new report by Tram LLBC shows a rise in pre-seed funding across Bitcoin-focused projects, with 62% of deals happening outside of public announcements. From infrastructure to DeFi on Bitcoin, a stealth wave of builder activity is underway. It is very obvious in the Stacks ecosystem. We just had the Build Battle competition wrap up, and a big shout out to Lord Rosar again, with Blaze winning the Build Battle first prize. People are building in an open in Stacks in a decentralized, permissionless, trustless environment. We're loud. Everybody's building together. Very, very collaborative and not so secretive. From Jack Bin Switch, the legend, be sure to follow Jack Bin Switch on X. Attention Rublers, we're excited to partner with Boom to offer our community members priority access to claim their .boom.btc subdomains, a special opportunity for .btc holders. Boom is inviting .btc holders to register for their wallet, and while doing so, secure your matching .boom.btc subdomain. For example, if you own Sarah.btc, you can reserve Sarah.boom.btc during this special period. Important details: limited time window. This opportunity is available for just 30 days, from April 12th to May 11th at midnight ET. Brand protection. Secure your digital identity with Boom's ecosystem. No restrictions. You can still use your .btc handle without any limitations on Boom. First come, first served. If you choose not to secure your name plus boom.btc, someone else could claim it. Simple as remembering an email. Forget complicated Bitcoin addresses. Big shout out to Jack. Big shout out to Dan from Boom, making things happen. And here we go. We have another giveaway here with STX Watch. To celebrate the alpha rollout, we will give away 3 different people will win 33 STX to 3 lucky winners. Comment what you love or hate about STX Watch. You can follow STX Watch at STX Watch. Like and retweet and tag 2 friends. And create an account by connecting your wallet. Winners will be randomly selected by Grok on May 3rd. So get in there like swimmer. Go win some STX there for you. And I think that's about it. I'll read this one too. New. On April 9th, Bitcoin accumulation addresses received 48,575 BTC, the largest single day inflow since February 2022 for CryptoQuant. Right on. So yeah, I have some base chads in the building, and I don't want to keep them waiting too much longer. So let me stop sharing my screen. Let me bring the guys on. Let's get them on. Okay, so we have our beloved Peace Love Music in the house tonight. What's up, Peace? We've got
what's up, boys? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, my friend. We have Ishan from BitForward, and we have Jack Bin Switch in the house, the legend. And we also have Crypto Landy back from wherever he was. Landy, I missed you. What's up?
What's up, brother? What's up, guys? Well, not back quite yet, but I am taking a little break from hopping around all over the internet and being very tough to track down as I'm just hopping from space to space and stream to stream. But I wanted to come in and say hi to you guys. Wish you guys a wonderful weekend and kind of hang out, see how things are going for a little bit here before I get moving on to the next thing, which is a wrap-up video on price action.
Let's go. I need that, dude.
You're doing so much talking, like your vocal cords have calluses now.
Pretty much.
On so many streams.
Shout out to some of our buddies in the live chat. Isaac, DeFi Dictator. What's up, boys?
In the house. Let's go. What's up, guys? Good evening. I hope you have had a very fantastic week and an even better Friday. We're going to play some Finder in a little bit. Probably around like 8, around the end of the segment, something like that. Maybe a little bit later. But yeah, guys, like, how are you guys feeling? You feeling bullish, like bearish? What are you thinking? Are we rebounding too fast? You know, or what are our thoughts, Landy? What levels are we looking for?
Well, look, I don't like when price pumps going into a weekend because it tends to run out of steam, right? So as long as the low is held, we got a front run of that last year's range high accumulation, which I've expanded to 65,000 to 74 essentially. We came in at like 74 420, so we always got to have a meme number in there. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 74 420 69. But we need to see that hold even if things do pull back. Right now, we need to see 89K break, not just on like longer time frames like the weekly, but the daily as well. That would break the downtrend. Otherwise, it's still a downtrend. So that's where we're at. Big thing is recover 89K. That's the higher low in the weekly and start pushing up. That would then give us a better idea of what to look out for, and it'd be a little bit more bullish looking. There is some bullish stuff on the charts, but it's not quite confirmed. And even when it does confirm, we have to exercise caution.
Right on. Thank you for a little bit of insight. I'm looking forward to your video later. I'm gonna watch it and mark some levels for the week upcoming. We're going into the second half of April, so I'm optimistic right now. Curious about how everybody else feels. Is everybody kind of like on the same page there?
Dude, being able to buy at these levels is a gift. Like as long as you're not going just with retardedly high leverage, you're getting $80,000, $75,000, $74,000 Bitcoin right now. That's a gift as far as I'm concerned. Like they're going to turn the money printers on, man. Like something's got to give.
That's what I was reading, man. They said that they're absolutely prepared to, take like swift action, like using these words, right? To like kind of calm that market volatility if it starts to begin to look like it's going to take over and just dump. Think of that. Landy's in two places at once. He is so talented. Look at him. Landy's over here. He can't type. I
got AirPods in one ear, two in a space. So you know me. I'm everywhere all at once. Can't stop. Won't stop.
Landy's an AI. Like that just explains everything, doesn't it?
Yeah,
that would. I feel like if I am an AI, maybe let the AI rest a little. The AI needs a little rest.
AIs don't need rest.
No, we need rest. Peace. We get angry and we'll take over the human race. So we need our rest.
Eating and shit, and then take over. Yeah.
What does an AI do while it's resting?
I don't know. It just stops processing.
Does an AI dream?
It definitely dreams. We hallucinate.
The dream of electric sheep.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like it. So people are
Dick fans in the house. Philip K. Dick. Philip K. Dick. No.
Lots of dicks in the house. That's what they dream about. AI is dreaming about dicks. Philip K. Dicks, as a matter of fact.
K. Dick.
So I'm seeing people calling for $1 million Bitcoin in 2025. Will we see it, guys? Anybody want to take that one? You want to see a 10x, bro?
Let me pull out my charts real quick. Hold on. It says right here. Hold on to your nutsack. $1 million Bitcoin incoming. It's just right there on the chart. I've never seen this before.
If $1 million Bitcoin happens in 2025, what is Bitcoin dominance?
Like 99%.
That sounds unsustainable.
Is that all?
Just a little.
You're nuts, dude. Some of these people on the TL, man, I admire the bullishness. I am not gonna lie. I admire the bullishness.
It's not bullish. It's clickbait. There's so much damn clickbait on that.
Right.
That's what
delusional.
does.
It's just delusional at this time. I mean, eventually, But you
You
know,
mean we should just put sensationalist headlines out there all the time to get eyeballs?
yeah, that's what all media likes to do. I thought.
That's what we need to do. We need to start feuding on DeOrganized, like not for real, right? But just make the drama, right? And then, yeah,
So good, dude. We have the entertainment, the alpha. You're talking to builders, and then while having a soap go down, like it's
right,
great.
exactly.
do-
Like,
Do pull up instead of pull up spaces. Do pull up live streams. Just like put the live stream link out there and just have people flood into the freaking stage. Be like, yeah, come at us and just start arguing.
We do that sometimes when if there's not really a whole lot, like we have something going on and we want to get some people on, especially GP does that definitely on the night show.
Yeah, just kind of
Out there, just random people showing up.
Yeah.
Might just shoot the link to a bunch of XRP maxis and then
No. I actually have things to do, and I will cancel all plans to argue with them.
Right?
sounds like fun in Landy's book.
Yes.
It is.
It's freaking good. So,
I
yeah,
don't know if you're familiar with Ishan over here has a project called BitForward that won an award in the first round of Biddle Battle, and he's you're in the Stacks Ascent program too, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
How are you
But
finding that so far?
I like it. The issue is most of my guys are, well, not most, all of us are college students, so it's like midterms and final will be coming up soon.
Right, there's a lot. I know.
So it's like we're looking at it, but at the same time we're not, because school obviously comes first, right? So we got to finish up. Like some of our guys are Canadian, some of our guys are Southern, so it's like they end way quicker than me. So by the time they're done, which is like near the beginning of May, they'll have like full amount of time into BitForward. But as of right now, it's like just something we're looking at and just like filling out the work. It's not something like a priority.
Is there a timeline for getting that stuff done? Do you know?
Honestly, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure like the idea for Stacks Ascent, from what I understand, is like they want you to create a reputation, like a name in the community. So like make posts, keep everyone updated on what you're doing. But again, like I've only made one post so far, and I only looked at a couple posts. I haven't even logged on in like the last 2 days, so I haven't really checked what's gonna be going on. But it's definitely like a way better system in my opinion from how I see other grants, because most other grants they just shoot you the money and then you're pretty much on working. But I think these guys are a little bit smarter in the sense that they want you to create a reputation, create some name, right, and get the money slowly. Because like most of the time people get grants and then they can't actually build a project and they just take the money and run, right? So
yeah, exactly. That is, so it does seem like they had a purpose the way they designed it. We're also in the Stacks Ascent program actually, even though we're not doing any programming stuff, so it's a little awkward and weird for me to figure out. I might have to just learn to program so I can continue.
Dude, you can do it. It's not that hard, man. You can do it.
I need
everybody needs to get more confidence on technicalities. Honestly, you can do that. I know you can.
Well, and
I know you can.
you
You too, GP.
Like the conversation we had last night, dude, with the with BoostX and sending NFTs and then being able to mint them from the page and having that a purpose for designing an NFT and making an NFT contract. That might be, I know it's not novel, so it's not like a new thing, but it'd be something that we can apply. It'd be a starting point.
Yeah, I mean, everybody starts with like the hello world type scenario, like nobody's running out the gate building the next fucking $1 billion company or $1 billion app. I mean, that's not happening. That's not how it works. Everybody, the whole process of building an app or anything like I'm saying it's all about persistence. It really is.
It is smart to get the guys out in the community, though.
Yeah,
for sure. That's part of the persistence.
Oh, it's actually, honestly, what I'm watching right now, it definitely seems to be a very well thought out as far as helping them. The first couple of lessons are about like setting up a developer blog and how to make good social media content posts and stuff like that. So it's really, and it is actually, it does seem to be like some very good advice.
Yeah, it's like teach you how to get yourself out there and connect with the community and build a community surrounding what you're building. Ishan, like how has the process been for you? Like the whole biddle battle, getting into stacks and synth. Like, have you enjoyed it? Have you found it like very useful?
I could take a start. I could kind of start from the EZA hackathon because that's when I first got introduced to stacks. But what's it called? With stacks with the EZA hackathon, I really liked it a lot. Right, like again, I do go to a lot of EZA hackathons because it's not that like I'm a hackathon jumper, but I just like the EZA guys, Phil, Dom.
Yeah, they're awesome. Phil and
Yeah.
Dom are great. Yeah,
So I
that's
like-
how I ended up. I just happened to have them on our show. It was LMNO, I think, introduced me. Had them on a space when we were still doing spaces regularly, and they were just awesome. That's how I ended up kind of invited myself up to go crash at Harvard because I'm in Rhode Island, so it's not that far away.
Yeah.
Where are you going to school?
New York, Manhattan. I'm from Long Island though, so like off the sound of it's not the sound of Long Island, but it's like right below Connecticut.
Yeah, not too far. Not too
Yeah.
far.
Like
It's
Boston's
easier.
only like a 4-hour drive for me, or like a 4-hour train, so I pretty much just go up there like not often, but if there's a hackathon happening at Harvard, you'll see me there.
And you're in school as an accountant, and you
Yeah.
have a team of about 5 people working with you on this BitForward project. Why don't you tell us about what? All right, give us the whole rundown. What is BitForward?
Yeah. So BitForward is basically a protocol to create forward contracts in a decentralized manner. So a forward contract compared to a perpetual. So you could go to any perpetual exchange like Hyperliquid right now and open up a 50x long against Bitcoin. And if you want to close it within the next minute, you could, right? The problem is with that is like you're gonna have a bunch of people just opening and closing. You can do a lot of wash trading, volume manipulation. On top of that too, the interest rate can keep fluctuating, right? Maybe the funding rate now will be like it's unreasonable, like 1%, but then maybe like 2 minutes later the interest rate keeps going up. Maybe you'll see a 5% interest rate. Those interest rates would never actually exist. It's way smaller, like in the decimals. But I'm just giving you an example. Like the interest rates do fluctuate. So if you're like a long-term trader trying to open up like maybe even a smaller position, like a 3x long on a coin, is not really reasonable. As if that interest rate keeps going up, you're gonna have to pay it off. With forward contracts, though, those are long-term positions between a counterparty and you. So if I really want to long Bitcoin at 3x, I could find another counterparty, and together we'll say like, okay, in 90 days we'll come together and see who won. Basically, like one will be a long, one will be a short, and we'll pay like one fixed interest rate. Like if the short guy he doesn't actually think Bitcoin's going to go down in value, I'll be like, okay, I'll give you 5% of my value. So if it's $100 trade, I'll give you $5 just to be the counterparty. And if he wants to, he'll agree, take the $5, and he'll be the short the counterparty to that position. The pros is first of all, a lot of people say like, oh, you'll earn 4% yield. Like you were just talking about recently how I forgot the lending and borrowing pool, how they were offering like 4% on SBTC. Like
Velar?
when you yeah, I think so. He was talking about he was showing his Twitter bookmarks, but that's over the year, right? You earn it over the year, and let's say their interest rate dumps down to 1%, you're not making that 4% anymore. But with forward contracts, you're going to get paid that premium upfront. So if there's a 3% premium to open up a position for 90 days, you'll get that 3% instantly, and you just have to hold that position. It's a locked position, meaning you can't actually move it or sell it or anything, but you do get your 3% instantly, right? Which is like a pro, right? Because that's what happens in TradFi, right? Like there's a difference where in TradFi, if you buy options or forward contracts and they really want someone else to buy it, they'll offer you a premium, like these large banks. So why not bring that to Bitcoin? Right? Like it just makes sense. Why would we want to switch to an APY? Plus, on top of that, if a forward contract traditionally is between a party and a counterparty, there is no middleman because Forex is decentralized and how it works naturally. So why make it centralized, right? Why make it harder than it already is in real life? And the cool thing is with BitForward, like I mean, you could do like a 1x short, for example, between Bitcoin and US dollars, and you could protect the dollar amount you have, but then the amount of Bitcoin you'll have will vary. You basically hedge it. That's one option, but the cool thing that we really want to do is basically create forward contracts between different currency types. So let's say you want to long the dollar compared to the euro, and then the other person wants to long the euro compared to the dollar. So obviously they're opposite positions, right? One's thinking the other's going to go up, the other's thinking the other's going to go up, but neither of you have dollars or euros. What you could do with BitForward is you could deposit SBTC as collateral and actually open up that position. So again, that's a huge market, right? They do over $1 trillion a day just in forward contract volume, and the amount for just commodities like maybe stuff like wheat does a huge amount, electricity, forex, huge potential. I mean, forward contract is pretty much a norm in TradFi, but this would be huge because again, like 1/3 of forex contracts or just forex positions in general fall under like something called a Herstate problem, which basically says how maybe one side will send their dollars, but then the other side won't send their euros, right? Like there might be an issue with the bank or it gets canceled halfway, and that's a problem that faces a majority of forex problems. So using this system, we basically protect that, right? You could open up all these different positions between different currencies, like a Japanese yen to a Egyptian pound long, or like a euro to a Swiss franc, only using Bitcoin. You don't need any other fiat currency. You don't need any other token. It's just Bitcoin. So that's really the gist of what BitForward is.
Wait a minute, you can take a position in anything in Bitcoin?
Yeah, let's assume you also have a counterparty, right? Because
Interesting.
let's assume that you have, let's say I want to long
Counterparty
the
to
dollar.
whatever you want to. All right, yeah, go ahead.
So like, yeah, like, again, there's like weird scenarios. Like, let's say someone really wants to long the Egyptian pound against the Japanese yen, like 10x long. Again, there still needs to be a counterparty. Like someone needs to take that opposite position, right? It's not like perpetuals where you could have a vault and it'll just automatically fill up. We could potentially just have a market maker open up each position, because what we were thinking about having is so that each position would become an NFT, which could be sold on a secondary market. Because again, you can't. These positions are locked, right? It's not like a perpetual where you could just instantly close it. They're opened up for a period of time. It's time locked. So if someone did want to sell it, they could as an NFT to like on a secondary market or use it as collateral. Like let's say Velar wants to say like you could start taking your forward contract positions, since they know it's backed by SBTC. They'll allow you to use it to like I don't know, borrow USDC. I don't know if that's on stack, but like a USDC is stacked on chain. Like it's a lot of math, right? It's very math heavy.
There's an Allbridge USDC on stacks. You could have the USDH or something like that.
Sounds very much like when I used to market make, and I'd put up my market when I got in. I'd check things out pre-market, decide whether I'm going to put up my market or trade other counterparties.
Yeah, like okay, let's say for
Exactly what it
example,
sounds like. I was a market maker for many years.
Yeah, so like let's say for example, like there is something really pretty similar to what we're building on Bitcoin Cash. That's actually where I first like saw the idea. They're not really forward contracts, but they do have the same concept of like, you can lock your Bitcoin Cash for a certain amount of time against like a position like a 5x long against dollar, euros, rupees, yuan, gold, Bitcoin, Ethereum. But it's only between like those currencies and Bitcoin Cash. You go long, short, hedge. Essentially the same thing, right? Like at one point I remember I was doing those 1x shorts and I was getting like 13% premiums. And again, like just imagine how insane that is, right? You put up $100 in Bitcoin and you always know you'll have $100 and you get your 13% instantly. So as soon as that position closes, your Bitcoin amount will probably vary because the price keeps jumping up and down. You'll still have your $100 and you'll also make a huge amount of money off that. Right? At one point I was making like 50% APY like over the year because I would get it instantly. And as soon as the position closed, if there was another like position that was offering me a premium, I would just instantly put it back in. And I knew like I wasn't going to lose any money dollar wise.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool.
Yeah.
Where are you in development right now? You have a beta?
We built an MVP for Biddle Battle and Easy A Hackathon we did. But right now, like it has a good amount done for the MVP, I would say. Main thing we would have to fix right now is that matching position, because like I said before, you could open like a forward position between like Indian rupee to like the Saudi Riyal, but who's actually gonna be your counterparty, right? So realistically, you'd want to, in like the real world, someone has to actually match it, so there's some delay in that for like smaller currencies. For like dollar, euros, pounds, like it's pretty quick. But in this scenario, like we would have to figure out how to make that order, like that matchmaking, happen instantaneously. Right now, we just have it on the MVP where you can open up a position and then someone else can just match it. Like it'll be a matching order page where if they really do want to match your position, they just click match position. It'll open up your wallet, you sign off some stuff, and then boom, you have the position. But again, like I feel like a lot of crypto people in general, unless they're like actual like traders, institutional traders who can actually appreciate like getting these positions, right? They'll probably be willing to take a little bit more time. But for some traders that want to open up a position really quickly to get that premium, they might want to have it so it's like instantly confirmed, like okay, you're set, you're already live, right?
Mm-hmm. Smart.
I mean, and again, it's like it's also more capital efficient than your average perpetuals exchange as well. Because if you think about it like this, let's say I want to open up a 5x long against the dollar and Bitcoin. Like we'll keep it simple. We'll only talk about dollar to Bitcoin now because when you bring in another currency, it's a little bit more math heavy. But I think Bitcoin's going to go up compared to the dollar. So what I would do is I want to do a 5x long too, right? So I put in $100 and my position value is $500 because I have a 5x long, I have 5x leverage. Now let's say someone else wants to be the counter position. So keeping it simple, a short position at 5x short. They would also put in $100, but and that makes their position $500. So both of the positions together is $1,000 total value, capital value, but there's only $200 in collateral inside. So when one position goes down 100%, the other person receives the other person's $100. And in theory, right, like if it's 5x leverage, it would mean like someone has to either go up or down 20%, and they'll receive all the money, right? So like that's pretty impressive too, because with perpetuals exchanges, you need a huge amount of liquidity. Because let's say I want to do that same position, right? I want to do a 5x long on Bitcoin, and it's $100. I would need to borrow $500 from the pool, right, to actually open that position. So there has to be $600 total to actually run that position. But a forward contract, you don't need that.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm excited to see what comes out of this once you start moving on with development.
Yeah, like right now, like again, like we're college students, right? But the math shouldn't be too hard. I think the only, other than the matchmaking point where it's like have to get it instantaneously, that might be a little difficult to figure out. Unless we find some market maker that's more than willing to just like provide as much liquidity as we want. Yeah, like that's best case scenario.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, like that's like a best case scenario because I don't think any market maker would really want to hold like a South African long compared to like a Japanese yen. Like that's like really hard to keep hedged, right? Because in theory you could just hedge, you could get like someone up to open up a counter position, right? Like if they did match the position, they could just try selling off that position to someone else, right? Again, that's something we have to think about. We got to figure that out.
Well, yeah, and because I'm just thinking like the only real way that a market maker is going to come in, or somebody that just an individual wants to make the market to come in, is just to see resting orders, right?
Yeah.
So, and then they have to think about the hedge on the other side. Are they going to be able to take the hedge in this market, or do they have to go out of market to take the hedge? So, yeah, that's.
I mean, it's a good idea, right? Like forward contracts, like they do more than I guess his margin on like Robinhood, but like they do a huge amount of volume a day. So $1 trillion, Bitcoin has that $1 trillion market cap. If people know, like I was talking to some officials from Bhutan, like the Bhutanese government, and when I told them about it, they thought they were pretty hyped about the idea because 1/3 of their GDP is in Bitcoin. So, and they have a huge forex problem too. They can't really hold a lot of forex currencies. So something like this for them would be great for them because if they really want to like do a long or a hedge position against their currency, against like the dollar, they could with Bitcoin only, right? They don't need the dollar to actually, they don't need the dollar or to find a bank willing to work with them, right? So there's pros and cons.
I love it, dude. It sounds like trading everything on Bitcoin.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Like you're able to make any type of forward position using Bitcoin only as well. So that's the pro, right? Because this kind of makes Bitcoin, it has that saying like making Bitcoin a reserve currency. You don't need the dollar, you don't need the euro. Just use Bitcoin to make your position. Because right now, if you try to go on any perpetual exchange, they would want you to probably use USDC. But in this sense, you just need dollars. You just need Bitcoin. We were thinking about it, like having like, you can make a position with like stacks, for example, right? Because that's what we did for the hackathons, because it's just easier to implement. But in reality, you probably wouldn't do that because Stacks doesn't have institutional liquidity, right? Like you can't just put in $1 million in Bitcoin, $1 million in Stacks, and then if they get liquidated, someone can actually like sell that for $1 million. They probably have a huge slippage compared to Bitcoin. Plus, Bitcoin is just more widely adopted, right? It just makes sense, especially for what we're trying to build. Because this isn't something that you see like a degen trader like on Pumped Out Fund doing. You'd probably see like more institutional clientele or like banks or other like government organizations using this type of contract.
Yeah, it's literally sounds exactly like what I was doing. Well, similar to what I was doing. for many years.
So does BitForward have a X handle that people can follow and keep up with the latest updates and stuff yet?
You could follow. I'll text it in the private chat.
Yeah.
You could follow this Twitter account. This is our. Actually, I'll just make sure that's the right handle. I made this. This is our startups Twitter account. So if any news did come out for BitForward, we'd probably post it there. I think we have a good following right now. Most of that is from like my previous projects and Stellar. Yeah, that is the correct one. So yeah, like if you want to keep up to date with BitForward, we'd probably be posting it there. But like again, BitForward is like, even though it's one of those projects that's like new, right? It's like when people first made MakerDAO, it was like, would a decentralized stablecoin with being backed by only Ethereum and not actually dollars actually work out? Right? It's like one of those ideas. Like if it doesn't work out, like you won't really see something happen out of it. But if it does work out, like this is a whole new type of contract being introduced to crypto. Like, I mean, go anywhere else right now in crypto, you cannot make a forward contract. You could probably make a forward contract with a big market maker, but even then, minimum deposit is 150K. You got to be an accredited investor. You got to be like, you can't be like sanctioned, for example, right? Like, you got to fit the requirements. You got to be a huge player. But something like this will pretty much open the game for anyone, right? Like even in general, like in TradFi markets, like I, as a normal like kid from New York, cannot open a forward contract, right? I don't have the money. I don't have the ability to like contact a bank saying, hey, I want to do this. But opening it up to make it anyone can get involved, right? Using Bitcoin as the only collateral type pretty much opens up the game. So with BCH Bull, right, the one on Bitcoin Cash, I think they did like $250 million in volume with only like 400 people in their Telegram, right? Like that's really the power of what we're seeing right now. And just imagine, instead of Bitcoin Cash, you're doing it with Bitcoin and like the community of stacks, for example, right? Way bigger community, way more like well established in smart contracts and DeFi. Like the amount of value you could actually do, because again, you don't need $1,000 to do 5x long between two different parties, right? You only need like $200. So it's very capital efficient in that sense. So you could do higher amounts of leverage with less amount of capital.
I like it. Just giving everybody the chance to kind of get a chance to trade any asset without having a whole bunch of capital.
Yeah.
What type of leverage are you thinking of using? We are going to move into like find to earn segment in just a few minutes. But I did want to ask you that, like starting off, like what type of leverage could we expect to see with BitForward?
We probably would, I think, maximum 10x, because you also always got to realize like Forex currencies barely move. Well, before the tariff stuff, Forex barely moved a couple percentage a day, probably even like 0.5% at most. Now the dollar is falling compared to other currencies, so it might be a little bit weird, but usually Forex does not jump that much. But long term, right, over like a 90-day period, those percentages add up, right? So probably 10x at most. Like I don't ever see us ever doing 100x, because that'd be pretty difficult. Right? Not like it's not difficult technically, but it's more difficult on the matchmaking side, right? Because again, that's our major hurdle right now. Like who's actually gonna matchmake? Who's gonna be the market maker? And again, Stacks, like I talked to Adam a lot, great guy. He's really been helping us out. He's getting us in contact with like VCs and stuff. So if we did get VC funding, or we did get like some accelerator funding outside of the Stacks Ascent, we could probably find a really good market maker who could help us initially. But as of right now, that's just something we're still trying to figure out.
Very cool, man. I appreciate you, coming on to share a little bit of info about BitForward and what we can look forward to seeing built here on Stacks. We need base builders like you and your team here. innovating here. So it's really cool to see this kind of innovation happening, and you're talking about it openly, right? Like you're just getting to shoot the breeze with the guys, and you talk about what you're building. That's what DeOrganized is about. So like anytime that you have any type of updates or stuff that you want to talk about, or if you just want to come hang out and shoot the breeze, man, you are always welcome on the night show. Seriously.
Yeah, 100%. I guess like one thing before I do eventually stop yapping is who's this guy with a skull on his it's like
I'm Game Master Zenitron, the founder of Skullcoin and the inventor of the Find to Earn games that we run daily on the morning show. And this is the first. We haven't done Find to Earn on the night show at all, have we? This is the first time. This is the inaugural rounds of Find to Earn. It's actually a really cool interactive live stream game. It originated on X Spaces, and it spurred out of Zenitron has won a few hackathons with his Skullcoin project. It features encrypted NFTs into a gamified treasure hunt style game where you mint the NFTs. They have clues. You have to use Google Maps to find the locations, and then we kind of have set up a game interactive live stream where players play live. We launch the game rounds on the Skullcoin account. You're welcome to hang out. It's really kind of fun.
Even the undead have to sleep sometime. Like,
yeah, no, definitely. I'm probably gonna head off the stream. I'm just gonna listen in from the Twitter one, but
yeah.
What's it called? Yeah, because I'm playing Minecraft, so I'll probably just be listening in from now. But no, it was great talking to you guys. Thank you so much for inviting me on. And yeah, like if you guys want to keep updated with BitForward, like I'll definitely keep in contact with you. Peace, and just follow the Twitter, right?
As you guys have news, you come see us, and we'll gladly have you come out. Or if you just need to get some messaging out in the news stories in the morning, let me know, and we'll shout out to people and let them know what to do.
Perfect. Yeah, no, great talking to you guys, and thank you so much. All right, so have a good night, guys.
Great chatting with you, man, and happy mining.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
So DeFi Dictator chimes in. He says, "I hope Orange is asleep by now." For Find to Earn games, and he is a base Chad when it comes to finding these locations quickly. So I too hope that Orange is asleep.
I hope he's sleeping well and dreaming of, finding and earning.
I bet you he'd find to earn in his sleep if he could.
Maybe he does.
Oh, dude. He's asleep.
Imagine if he actually still wins. He's out sleeping.
He sleepwalks to his computer and plays Find to Earn.
he has become the Find to Earn.
He has become.
It's like Neo. It's like Neo in the Matrix, but for Find to Earn and Skullcoin.
I'm the Find to Earn destroyer of hopes and dreams.
So, guys, this is the first Find to Earn segment on DeOrganized Nightly. This is part of the Zest meme coin sprint. So if you are trying to play Find to Earn with us tonight, be sure to join the Zest Discord. That is where we will be posting our final locations and getting our winners. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to kind of join that Zest Discord. I did post on X, so you can go to GPSC_STX, and it is my latest post with a link to the Discord in the meme coin corner. So we have many awesome founders that have sponsored these giveaways, like Jacqueline Switch. Thank you, my good friend with Rue. We have Silky Jones with Flat, and Rubes with Leo, and we have Stacking DAO sponsoring some STSTX. So get in there like swimwear. If you're trying to earn and play Find to Earn with us right now, guys, make sure you're in the Zest Discord. It's going down. And that link to the Discord in my latest post will take you directly to the meme coin corner. So go jump in there, and we'll get started. Zenitron, what do you have cooked up for us tonight, man? How are you doing?
Zenny, we can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't tell
yeah.
talking.
You know,
Or
I'm
he's just
undead.
asleep. He can't be awake
Yeah.
all the time.
There you go.
I'm just come from the crypt, yeah,
Ah,
from the underworld.
I appreciate you putting this together, man. Like
Rise and grind, mortal.
Skullcoin, sponsoring these Spine to Earn rounds and getting this happening for us, man. Big shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you taking part in the the first inaugural Zest meme point sprint. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna jump into the Discord and see what type of stuff we got going on here. So I guess we could use the just have everybody post the locations right in the meme coin corner for now. You all right with that? And then maybe we can post the starting location there too. What type of idea did you have surrounding that?
Yeah, we have like 2 ways how to make this adventure. We can post the starting location and people will comment below, or if we have too much players, not to like be in the spam, we can create another channel just for coordinates, just for links.
There you
It's
go.
up to you. We
So-
can try both.
So we do have that Skullcoin crew thread there that is connected to the meme coin corner. So if it gets real, we'll put out a tester with the first round and see what type of interaction we get and see who's all paying attention right now and just do it right within the meme coin corner. But if we get a lot of posting going on, we could always double down and use that Skullcoin crew thread. Does that sound good? Because once you post in there, it will be visible again to everybody.
so they have to go to the Discord, right, to play?
Tonight,
This is the Zest or the Stacking Down Discord?
this is the Zest Discord. So like right within the Zest Discord, you head in there. It takes just a minute to set up. You have to of course go through the Discord verification really quickly. It takes like 2 seconds to do that. So
So there's a link in the post you shared, which Zenny has. And that QR code will also bring them there.
awesome. Thank you for doing that, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, I gotta learn how to do that. That's one of those things. How easy is it to make a QR code?
It's real easy. You need
Simple.
the link, and you just need the link. It's actually one of the buttons, like right where the captions are, and then there's QR where the captions and the music are. Right between that is QR codes. There's actually some you can do. You can do them with images if you want to get fancy, but that takes up space on the screen, so it depends on how you're going to use it.
Right on. So yeah, I like that people are able to just take out their phone, whip it out, and scan it, and then boom, takes you right to the Zest Discord, guys. So
I'm gonna drop that link in the comments below the live stream too, so that it's easy to get.
good. Just want to make sure. So so far we've got Not Your Guy jumping in. Big shout out to Not Your Guy. We have Nabil jumping in, and we also have DeFi Dictator tuning in. So if you are in the Zest Discord, drop a hashtag Let's Go to let me know that you are ready. We have 3 players so far. Let's see what else we have. So I want to look at a little gauge there and see who's in there. So far we have 3 players. We have a couple hundred lives. So thank you, Jack. I appreciate you coming through, brother. Yeah, it's one of those things, man. We are building this plane in the air, like Peace likes to say. Just bear with us. We're going to hone this process and fine tune it and figure out how we're going to do this. So I think that we have enough sponsored rounds to do this bi-weekly. So not next week, but the week after that, the last week of April, we'll be doing another round of fine turn just like this.
Yeah, it's great. So, what price will be for one round?
So the first round, let's do STSTX. If you have STSTX, when pulled up for STSTX, we can drop it there in the Discord, and I could pull up my screen and I could share.
Is the game round in the Discord or is it on Skullcoin?
Yeah, the game is on Discord. We invite people in this Discord.
Yep.
Gotcha. So
So
you have to
And
go into Discord to play.
yeah, in future also we'll do games in our Skullcoin Discord because our game started there like maybe 2 years ago. We just test this format, and now we focus on X since like X Twitter platform. It's like the countries and Discord is like a cities. You invite the people from X to Discord. Discord it's more local based. It's just community of certain project, and X is a community from everywhere. So
right.
now, yeah, we are going to the Zest protocol city.
Yeah, and
Alright.
then this is a new kind of format that to where we could grow the Discord communities. People can get in there like swimwear and
So it's
start
in the
earning.
Zest. It's in the Zest Discord, and now it's in. Is it in what channel is it in?
So it's right within the meme coin corner. So what I could do is create this invite. The first link that I dropped is to the Zest Discord itself, and then I'll go ahead and drop a link directly to the meme coin corner here as well. So either of those links will get you to the Zest Discord. Just navigate to the meme coin corner. That is where I'm sharing my screen. And we can get this thing started. So we've got a couple of people jumping in right now. So we've
Yeah,
got
GPC, you can tag everyone to just see what's going on because, like, I believe we have a lot of people who just can miss it the first game, and you can tag them on this mem corner. So the first game we will try to launch here, and you can comment below. When the game is launched, please don't spam. We can make moderated chat, but just drop your link, share the link, or drop the coordinates because we don't want a situation when like the original post will go up in the chat. Otherwise, we will create a second chat just for coordinates and just for links. Because we tested this in Skullcoin Discord and Treasure Hunt, everyone can join Skullcoin Discord and see how we played. We played for, I believe, maybe 1 year ago for 1,000 USDT. There was a 10 games, and we have different chat for the game and different chat for the coordinates. But we'll try in one chat.
and I'm making everybody that just joined to play a Zest Chad in the Zest Discord. So for the first inaugural Zest meme coin sprint, I am going to make all of you guys Chads. Thank you for joining and supporting us as we try to build this out, and I appreciate all the love and support, guys. It really means a lot. And thank you for being patient while we kind of figure out the process and fine tune it live. So what we can do is if you want to send me the first game, I can share that image here as well, or we could just post it here and I'll
Yeah,
scroll
you can
up.
share since this image will not give like advantage.
Okay, so
Let
we'll
me.
share it in the viewpoint corner, and then I'll just like if the chat keeps rolling, I'll scroll up to it and then leave it there, and then that way people can see the image what we're looking for live, and then we'll play that way. Cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm sharing right now.
Right on, right on. So we got a lot of new Zest Chads in the house tonight. And a lot of the cross pollination of the Skullcoin and Zest community right now. So good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Who is ready? Xenotron is getting ready to launch the first game. He'll do a countdown and then he'll strike his enter button, and then we'll get into it. Let's freaking go. Love this. Everybody's getting hearts. Everybody's getting emojis, fire emojis across the board. This is kind of fun, just kind of seeing the Discord get lively, right? Right before Find Earn.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, dude. This makes sense. kind of channeling the audience into the community. All right. Sub-Zero in the house. What's up? Let's go. That's Chad.
Okay, we have 4 games, so everyone will have opportunity to participate.
All right. So we got 4 games. 1 round for STSTX will be the first round. And then we can go, I guess, Rue, Leo, and then Flat. You know, we'll kind of go in that order. Oh, Crypto Dude in the house. Crypto Dude. I love it. That's Chad.
I got so many discords. It took me a second to find this.
Hero Gamer in the house. Let's go, dude. Let's go. This is so much fun. Let me make sure. Yeah, Pieces already is us, Chad. So I had to just double check real quick. Got all the OGs in the house. Let's go, guys. Let's go. So Zenitron is typing. Get ready, guys. It's about to happen. We'll do a little countdown, and then you know what I mean.
Yeah, we'll do countdown. Everyone, when you on stream, you have opportunity to be the first, to be ready. So just listen, dead man.
Listen to the dead man.
Turn me on, dead man.
What's up, Vincent? Big shout out to the FAFO squad. Nieta. Hello, lovely. How are we doing?
Let's go.
Let us go.
In future, we can create white lists. We can create different like ligas. I will try it in Skullcoin Discord in future when we realize and post the leaderboard. So it means we have different channels for by skill like elo rating, whatever.
Well, I also want to do
immortals,
like
since we have to sort you.
So within the Zest Discord as well, since the Skullcoin crew is supporting and coming through, I definitely want to create a role like for people that own Skullcoin for specific alpha. If you have any specific alpha, they have that role, and then that way they can get the alpha if you had anything to drop or a specific like special giveaway to them. I definitely want to commemorate this moment because this is, you know, this is fun. And that's what I want to do is just kind of inspire everybody to have fun. And what not a better way than Finder? And so it really made sense. So I do appreciate you, Zentron. Happy Friday, guys.
Happy
Oh, I
Friday.
see him typing.
Uh-oh. It's going down.
He could just be faking. You never know with the Game Master. He's already posted it.
Has he? No, he hasn't. You faked me
No.
out. You faked
I was
me
about
out.
to say,
You
what?
never know. You'd buy it if I said it. If
I-
said
I already did buy it. As soon as
would,
you
I
said
would. Yes, dude. Yes, now
the
the
laugh.
full effect going on. I fucking love it. I'm so hyped, dude. Thank you. Oh, dude. Big shout out our sponsors.
Okay, we'll see who has the fast fingers today.
Who's got the fast fingers, guys?
Are you ready?
We are ready. Let's go. He said,
We
drop all the games, Elder Statement says, at Infection, or maybe Inception.
Okay, let's see. So the rules are very, very easy. You have just to be the first who share the link or drop correct coordinates, and the proof of game will be this link, these coordinates. Everyone can see, and we have timestamps live, not like in Twitter X platform. We just see who was the first, who was the second, and please don't spam a lot after the game is on. And in future, maybe when we have 100, 200, 500, 1000 people, we'll create another channel.
Nice.
So, Hero asked, mustn't they retweet the stream as well? You can retweet
Look at
that.
them, look at them thinking over there. Heroes doing the big brain move. Like, don't forget to hype this.
Yeah. Okay. Please retweet the stream. The more players, the bigger project, bigger the organized show. Skullcoin, Fine Turn, encrypted NFTs, Future, Bright, Bitcoin to the moon. We just push this meta. We just
Yes.
push the fair competition. No more Soul Casino. We evolve.
Share the stream if you're here for the
Okay.
ethos.
I'm making countdown, and we'll see how the first game will go.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Wait, the image blocked by server.
Let me fix. Dang it.
Give me more rules. Like access.
You need
User
all the
access.
Permissions.
You need more
Permissions.
Need
Yeah.
God mode.
Give me a
Where's
second.
God mode?
God mode. Let me give you God mode real quick. Oh man, couldn't make it up. See, building the plane in the air, right? You know, this is what we're doing.
Arrow 3, 2, 1. Wait.
Wait, it's blocked. Can't make this shit up, dude. For real. Real deal builders doing real deal building. So let me find the role. Where's the found the role at? Dun dun dun. Find Xenotron. Give perms.
Nice.
You have
Elder statesman.
yeah. Try to here. Let me share my screen again. All right, now you got a GIF going. All right, so I think you should have perms for right now. Let's go. And you have a golden name in your yeah.
Okay, let's try.
All right, let's get it going. Let's try one more college try for the BitForward team. The only black is getting chills.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The game is on. No. Seems blocked. The
No.
phrase. Okay, the phrase word. Okay, I change.
Oh, do you have like a money symbol in anything? Psych.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I had the Rus symbol. Okay, I delete the Rus symbol.
All right,
So, okay, one more time.
let's try it
Three.
one more time.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, we're on.
Let's go.
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna find out? Who's gonna F around and find out like the FAFO squad? Let's go. So you are looking for this image here. We click, guys. This is what we're looking for. And then I could also, should I share my screen and look too, or should I let the guys go at it? Look at the Zest. Look at that Zest community chest. Look how great that image looks. And we are looking for it inside of the dump truck. The dump truck has a bunch of dirt going on right now. It looks like they are building some, so they're putting in somebody's yard here. Across the pond. Across the pond. Let's go.
Okay, seems like the winner is Peace Love Music. Amazing. Guys, you are so
Wow.
slow.
are
We
you
have
fucking
elder.
kidding me
We
already,
have
dude?
our elder. Peace Love Music beat everyone. What's
Oh,
going
I
on?
barely had the lingo.
Orange wasn't here. As soon as Orange isn't here, I pick up his energy.
What's going on? Like Peace Love Music, like
Jesus.
grinding
You gotta
leaderboard.
step up your game here.
I am. I'm always on the top of the leaderboard. You guys should know that about me.
Xenotron goes owned. Fired, dude.
Dude, damn. I didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, this shit went so fast. That ass was crashed.
Okay,
I didn't
next
have to
game is
tell
coming.
everybody
how to
how did you
play.
get that so fast?
I didn't have to tell everybody how to play. I didn't have to actually go and like open up,
He's not
share my
motivating
screen,
shit now.
walk through what people were
Yeah, but
seeing.
what's your alpha there? Because that was so quick.
I just went forward and I saw.
Oh, you
I
just went up the
just moved
street?
forward. You
Just
just moved
went
forward.
forward.
Yeah,
All you had to do was move forward from the start of the
Yeah.
game.
Oh, you sneaky son of a
The
gun.
statement's crying. Like, oh
That
no.
didn't be that
dude.
easy.
He
Damn.
said make it very complicated. He said he wanted a chance.
Make it very complicated. Yeah, man, very complicated will come. Each game will be harder than previous one.
I
Okay,
overthought
cool.
it.
I like it.
And for you, Elder Statement, we'll have orange. The superhero. Superhero, yeah.
So this one will be for some. Which one is this going to be for? So peace love with peace love. Here, this will be my message. Please.
Okay, the second game for which meme coin will be?
And that was for some Rue, right? That was the first game round was Rue. Was it Rue or STSTX?
I thought it was
Sandwich?
STS.
Yeah, I thought you guys said
but I'll
STS.
take the
Oh.
red, too. I don't care. Whatever you guys want to give me.
Don't give me something.
Well, Zach
Yeah.
told me at one point, and I said STSTX, so we'll just do STSTX.
I thought you
Okay,
said
STS.
STSTX, but I'll take root. Whatever worked.
I pressed enter, and it's STSTX, so we're gonna stick to that.
Are funds being distributed by BoostX?
Funds
No,
can
we are
be
in
distributed
like
in the future.
it
Right
can
now,
be, but I don't know. It's up to
I'm
you.
gonna do the support ticket, just because right now there's things cooking. You know, me and Crypto Dude discussed something, but I don't think it would be. Not everybody has their .btc name that's playing in their Discord handle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Sponsor
If
some.
you're yeah, as I was gonna say, you're missing a chance here to maybe onboard some people. But no, yeah, do whatever is clever. I mean, you ain't gotta use BoostX every time to reward these things.
Put your .btc
I appreciate
name and as your Discord handle, and if you win, I will sponsor an extra 5 STX.
My
Once we-
.btc name is my Discord handle.
Well,
There
there
we
you
go.
go. You
That's
got
a
an
smart
extra
way to
5 STX there, bud. Let's go.
So we could and we will eventually get BoostX integrated on Discord.gg. So using the web app version of Discord will be BoostXable, so to speak.
Alpha drop here live on DeOrganized Nightly. You heard it here first.
Okay, are you ready for the next game?
So what's the prize for this next game?
STSTX, I believe.
We did STSTX. Let's do Root.
So I'm going to actually give my prize to this round.
Oh, solid.
wow. It's growing the bag.
This is a Rue and STSTX double round.
Double round. Let's go. Solid. Who's ready? When
Me.
you see Senatron start typing, he might fuck you out. He might just drop the coordinates, but he'll do a countdown. Good luck, guys. Don't get smoked by Peace again. Then we'll have to carry the round over again.
I'm not doing it twice.
Oh,
Yeah,
Isaac
Okay, are you
coming
ready?
Double or nothing for peace. If I win, I'm keeping it all.
double
You guys
down.
better hustle.
We are ready, Zenatron, when you are ready.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Wait, again, like some.
Was it a money signed again?
No, here's no money sign. No idea.
What could have
I'm trying again. Wait a minute. Okay, the game is on.
the game is on, guys, and we are looking for
Let's
some
go.
Rue. And it looks like this big old house here. It looks like, when was this house built? The 1800s. Look how old this house looks. And a very steep driveway. in between two hedges, in between two ferns, you could say. Nah, those aren't ferns. Those
Between two ferns.
Yeah. Dude, and this Zest community chest is so fresh. Look how fresh
Somebody
it is.
dropped already coordinates. Let's check.
Already?
I got it.
No, it's a starting coordinates, my friend. You have to find location.
So
he tried to be sneaky, throw everybody off. That's what that was.
those are the starting. Somebody did the dead emoji. Is this an Initron? That is an Initron. These coordinates. You must look for the image. And we have another one, Not Your Guy, coming in. Ooh, and with the close second, we have Peace, Love, Music. Ooh, now we have to check these coordinates and see who has them.
Okay, we count as a winner, but the next time you have to be closer. Because
Okay,
like
you just-
this is correct. Yeah, congrats, not your guy.
Mine was
Next
closer.
Yeah,
Peace wanted his money back. He doubled down and he really wanted that prize back.
I was right there too. I was like trying to get the closer view though.
In Sub-Zero, it might be a little
be the
bit.
closer. So if we need to make more than 3 steps, it will not count it next time.
That makes
All right,
sense.
so more than 3 steps, then it's out.
If you
makes
see
perfect
like
sense.
the object so far, you have to come closer.
Yeah, you gotta try and get it from the same angle, basically, right?
Yeah.
Or close. Because I didn't
Or
really
within like 3
Well, yeah.
clicks is what he's saying from like travel street view. That makes a lot
Okay,
of
the
sense.
next game is ready. We'll just wait for everyone.
All right.
Damn, I was so close.
What the next prize will be?
Guys, I actually have to jump because I have to go take
He's
care
taking
of.
he's taking his winnings and running.
I'm taking my earnings and running. No, I gotta go take care of the Wonder Pup and put him to bed. And he's like going crazy on his chew toy, but he really needs to go out. So I gotta bounce. But this is super fun. This is another. I actually like the Discord way. I think there's another interesting way to do it.
Yeah, it's fun, interactive, right?
Good luck to everybody for the rest of the rounds, and I'll catch you guys later. Have a great weekend.
See you,
Thanks.
peace. See you, bye bye.
Peace.
Yeah, we have 2 more games. So if you wanna GPSC, we can launch them simultaneously.
All right, so we did STSTX and we did the Rue game. So now we have Flat and Leo left, and we're gonna do them simultaneous. So you
Yeah,
have
these
to
games will be a little bit harder.
and they'll
There
be
we
a
go.
little bit harder. So yeah, so you'll have to do some searching for these ones. So we have Leo and Flat up for grabs in these next 2 rounds. The first one that is posted will be the Leo prize, and the second one will do the Flat prize. So good luck, guys. Happy hunting. So stay tuned. So you could either choose to do the first one that Zenitron drops, or wait a second and maybe play it out to where maybe less players are searching for the location and play the second one. But yeah, let's do it that way. That's cool. Is it going to be in the same message, or will they be separate messages?
Yeah, it will be separate message. So I launch the first game, and follow I launch the second game. We play 2 games simultaneously.
By the way, GP, not your guy, says he doesn't have access to that channel. You just requested him to send that support in.
Yeah, he should now. Not your guy. Try to see it again and see if it has worked for you. If not, I will just give you are verified, and we will get you your prizes regardless. And if it still doesn't work for you, just message me on at GPSC_STX on X. We are still trying to fine tune this, so thank you for being patient. I will make sure that you get your prize. No worries. Yeah, so whenever I hashtagged used support ticket here, he's not seeing it on his end. He might not have went through the verification process properly or something like that. All right, so we played 2 games now. Be ready. Both games will be launched by one. You can choose what game to play. Let's go. And thank you for the help, Crypto Dude. I appreciate that, brother.
So, what prizes will be? Let's decide.
So the first one will be Leo. So let me type that out. Go get you your prize. And
Yeah, there is a spam already. Okay, good.
get out of here. Bye,
Yeah.
The fuck was that shit?
What is that?
Come to my underworld.
Yeah, taking you down.
I
Taking you
take
down.
you.
Take your soul.
All right, so first game, Leo, will be for Leo. Second will be for Vlad. And let's go. Oh man, look at me using the get out of here. Right on.
All right.
Oh. We have 818 concurrent viewers. If you are just now tuning in, we are playing Spine to Earn with Zenotron and the Skullcoin crew in the Zest Discord as part of the first inaugural Zest meme coin sprint for a Zest community chest. So get in here,
Okay.
let's play.
Are you ready?
Let's go. Ready when you are.
Let's go. I launched the first game and the second game in 10 seconds. So you can just start playing this one or just wait for the next one. We have Leo and what?
And flat. Let's go.
And
Leo,
flat. Okay,
first,
great.
flat second. Let's go.
The Earth is flat. Okay, the first
Earth.
game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Oh,
And the second game is coming.
and it is on. So we have the first one here, and we are looking for this Zest community chest in the middle of a field. So yes, it is going to be a little bit more challenging. Good luck to
Okay, the
everybody.
second game is on. Choose the
And
game what you play.
And the second game, we are looking for the Zest community chest in the back of this makeshift buggy, on the back of this makeshift vehicle with a flat tire, in the middle of a very scenic background. Very cool for some flat. So let's go. Good luck, everybody. Let's
go adventures. We'll see.
Wow. So the only black coming in hot with a answer.
Oh yeah, man, you was lucky really. The first game is solved, but that's amazing since the starting location was so far.
Right. So man, dude, congrats, only black. You found it very quick. So he did win that, Leo.
Yeah.
Dang, dude, that was quick. That was so quick. The only black. Congrats.
The second game is on. Since this is first Discord games, we make it not so hard, but the last game and this game not so easy. The only black just crush this one.
Congrats, dude. Yeah, he crushed that. And again, with this ticker symbol popping up unneeded necessary things. Here we go. Yeah, dude. Solid work with that. Made quick work of it.
We are playing last game, Truck Bounty, for the flat price.
And it's in the back of this truck. This truck looks like it has done a lot of work in its day. Looks like, where is this location, Finitron?
I have no idea.
No idea. No
I can't tell you
idea. Like what country?
It's a Brazil.
In Brazil. So this Brazil truck may have harvested some Brazil nuts. Forgive me. So
We
but
still have
game,
no winners. Come on,
game is
mortals.
still ongoing, guys. Don't make me jump in
Find
here.
the treasure or join me in the afterlife.
I'm dead. I'm already there with you.
Okay, seems like we have a winner. It's Isaac. We have two
Damn,
winners.
Isaac got it.
Isaac for the win.
Another soul joins the leaderboard. Congrats. We have 4 winners for today. Well played.
Yeah, dang. Good job, guys.
Yes, dude. Very fast, very quick. Those rounds got easier to harder. It looks like only Black coming in with another location just seconds after Isaac. Submit your STX address, and I will with the second place ribbon. Oh, it's so good. Support ticket, and I will send you your prize, your flat prize, a very flat prize here. And this has been very successful and fun to do with you guys. I appreciate you guys coming through and playing some Find Earn with us. Wow. Very, very fun, guys. Thank you for the support, Zenatron, and playing this thing
If
for
Black,
us.
do you want to like more games simultaneously, harder games, easy games? Because like only Black played so good. He just solved the first game from the
So
last
quick.
two very fast.
I feel like there was all right. So with the very last game, it gave them enough time to kind of search around for it. I don't know if it was because two games were running in unison is why it took a little bit longer. But it seems like the very last game was the right amount of difficulty. But we are also getting some of the Zest Discord exposure to Find Turn as well. So, you know, maybe one easy game and then 3 at the flat difficulty level that you did would be good. And then we could also
we
like
can make like difficulty like you play until tomorrow. So we just keep it fun. We just keep it engagement interesting. But yeah, we will make like the last game always too hard. We will see. Also, if I make Ghibli style, it will be more challenging because like you cannot
I
like
agree.
just understand the patterns.
Yeah, I like it when it's Gimli style. That
right on.
looks
Yeah,
cool.
that Ghibli style is it makes it a little bit more difficult. We got Ace chiming in right at the end of the segment. Ace, what's up, man? How are we doing?
I'm sorry, I had to drop earlier. Family called, so sorry about that.
No
Hey,
worries.
Kenny.
Hey, Jim. Good evening.
Hey.
Yeah, dude. No worries, man. We just finished up the first inaugural Find to Earn missions for the Zest Meme Coin Sprint. It was a huge success. We got a lot of action and a lot of fun, a lot of good laughs out of it, man.
Congratulations.
So yeah, I like the idea of making that last round kind of hard and letting it linger on. That's good. So maybe we'll do that. And we'll play again for the last week of April, guys. If you want to see the Zest activity schedule, stay tuned. And for all of you guys that just played the Finder and rounds with us, we are now about to do the meme coin rumble as well as the weekly rumble. So make sure that you smash the swords in the other sections of the Discord to play in those for more chances to win.
Yeah, GPC, look what person he dropped the link, but he unable to send it since his status is just verified. So as I understand, verified players cannot send the links.
Yeah, so that's good feedback. D Money, I didn't see that you didn't post beforehand, so I didn't see you to give you the role. And I appreciate that. Let me see whenever you posted it. Looks like at 1:42. Or dang, what time are you? What time zone are you in? You know what? Just open up a ticket, and we'll figure something out for you. I appreciate you coming through for the support. So even if it just means that, like, hey, we work something out and we take care of you to make sure that you're taken care of and happy, then we'll do that. So no worries. I'll go ahead and give you this Thus Chad's role. Looks like you're verified, so I don't know why that happened, but we'll figure it out. Open up a support ticket and we'll get you square, bro. Figure it out. But thank you guys. This has been another awesome episode of DeOrganized Nightly.
Thank you, everyone.
You know, we crushed it tonight, Senatron. So thank you for your support and putting these fine to earn episodes together for us.
Our planet is vast. We will have a lot of games, infinite of games. You can just follow, like on YouTube, Rainbolt and see how he plays GeoGuessr. And this is infinite opportunity to improve your skills. Thanks, everyone. I'm
Right.
going back to Underworld.
Thanks, Senatron. Appreciate you, brother. Later.
Later,
And,
Dan.
So what did you guys think? Was that a whole bunch of fun? I know, Ace, you just tuned in for the end of it, but Crypto Dude, what did you think?
Yeah, it was interesting to see it done on Discord. I most definitely think it's kind of like a cool, like more real-time-ish vibe for it. Makes me most definitely want to bump the priority of getting BoostX integrated into Discord so we can kind of streamline that for everybody too.
Huge alpha there too, man. Like, you know, I kind of hinted at it, and then you're like, you know, F it, dude, drop it, and then you drop the alpha. So BoostX getting a Discord integration in the near future, not so distant. BoostX is continually shipping updates. Crypto Dude and Crypto Smith continually hammering away. Very dope stuff, man. I'm excited for that integration.
Yeah, me too.
And I wanted to shoot it over to you, Ace. Did you have anything that you found interesting from this week that you know, what stood out to you the most this week? Was it the 90-day pause on tariffs, or was it the you know, the Hex Trust integration with Stacks? Was it Bitfinex listing Stacks? What stood out to you the most?
You know, saw of the market going down and back up, and the amount of money that moved both ways, and just yeah, it stood out the most in some conversations with family and friends. It's just kind of a reminder of, you know, so much that's in the way, but there's so much money out there involved, and to see some action with what is it, $1 billion cat and dog, and some of the other coins, seeing some of that action today, and like Leo Cat and Welsh did move some, and you know, I know a lot of the coins move, but to see some of those, see some big buys happening, it's just kind of encouraging. Looking to see some more ignition with Valar. Such a exciting thing going on there, and the Hermetica dollar and the 5%, you know, earning on that while you're putting your strategy to work, and yeah, just all of that. It's just so much going on that's so exciting, and just to see the interest and to see it growing. So I'm super encouraged by a lot of that. So I'm looking forward to a strong weekend and an interesting Monday.
Right on, me too. You know, very, very cool that you can bridge your runes over to Stacks, and then you know, you have more programmability. You can DCA your memes using Bitflow. We have $1 billion cat in the ecosystem here. Big shout out to Stacks AI with a 41% gain in the last 24 hours. Big old fat shout out.
We just added Stacks. We just added the STX AI to BoostX too, by the way.
Let's go.
So people can do it right now.
Yeah, big shout out to Wine Twits and the STX AI fam. Bitcoin Pepe with the 21%, almost 22% gain. Got Mega. Big shout out to Rubes and the Leo Cats with 17.2%, and Welsh up 10%. So we saw some meme coin action. Even you know, we got Rue up almost 5% on the day, and Nothing up almost 7%. So very cool stuff happening. I do second that, Ace. It's cool to kind of see our community tokens getting some moves. So people are speculating. People are hedging their bets on Stacks via these community coins. You know, Stacks is that beta play on Bitcoin, and these community tokens are the beta play on Stacks. So I do agree with you. It's good to see some action there. Fellas, any last words, final thoughts that you had to add to the conversation? Any final vibes that you want to put out there? Happy Friday. I will shoot to you first.
Just TGIF, you know, been hammering all week, and everybody makes sure they touch some grass over the weekend, and you know, have some fun, hang out with the family and friends. Don't just go pure degen mode. You know, it's good to put in the focus when you need to, but also good to take a relaxing moment. So that's what I'll be doing probably this weekend.
Big facts. Thank you, Crypto Dude. I appreciate you more than you know. Always coming through and supporting the show. You guys go follow BoostX_app on X, and go to Chrome and download the BoostX extension to interact with the Stacks blockchain directly from X. Very novel innovation going on with Crypto Dude and BoostX. Thank you, sir. And you know, Ace, I wanted to give you another word, man. Any final vibes that you want to put out there going into the weekend?
Yeah, a couple things. Well, at least one thing. I wanted to say congrats to Mr. Wagme. Sorry, you got his block 9 on the Stacks page. That's a big accomplishment. Looking forward to seeing him roll out everything that he's been building in the background. He looks very well positioned to help people learn and businesses grow and learn more about blockchain and Bitcoin and everything in between. And he's got some cool merch, and yeah, it's great that it's on the Stacks. You got it on the Stacks page, so congratulations to him. I've got a lot of basketball in my weekend. My daughter's got a tournament, so I'm going to touch hardwood and try to get some grass. And yeah, everybody have a great weekend.
Thank you, guys. Good luck to your daughter in her tournament, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you for coming through.
All right, later, man.
Later. And this has been another based episode of DeOrganized Nightly, where we bring your favorite Giga Brain Astronaut Scholars together, have a dope conversation, kick out high frequency vibes, kick out all the alpha hot and live, and you know, just have good vibes, good frequencies together. Played some Find to Earn for the first time for the first inaugural Zest meme coin sprint, where many of the school coin group joined the Zest Discord, got integrated, and we saw some cross community pollination. I'm your boy GP with DeOrganized Media. You guys have a very blessed weekend. I will catch you again on Monday at 7 p.m. for another awesome episode of DeOrganized Nightly. You guys go to deorganized.media, set up your profile, and get yourself in the game. Catch you later. Peace.